Hi Diamond friends, it's Diamonds for Linda. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. I know y'all are busy, so I'm just amazed that I have anyone that actually will stop by and visit with me for a little while. So thank you so much. In today's video, I want to do a kit up, but I have a new storage system, you all, and I'm really excited about this one. It's a little bit different, so I wanted to see what it was all about because it has this tray inside of the container. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I got this off of Amazon and it was $26 for 48 pieces. They had also a 36 piece for $23. I thought, well, for a few dollars more, I get another 12 because I think they go by 12s. And then there was they also had just the 12. So I might get another set because I kind of think I like them. I do admit I already opened this, but I didn't take everything out. But as you can see, I kind of put some diamonds in this one, and I really like the way the diamonds lay down. So I thought that was, and this is round. I have to find some squares so I could, oh, actually the kit I'm kitting up will be in squares. So this is the box. And again, it has a tray, and then there's also the container. And then on the back, it says, this product is multifunctional diamond painting tool combining a sorting tray and storage container in one compact dual layer box. It's ideal for organizing small drills. And then it has a product size, which the inner box is 3.43 by 2.36 by 0.82 inches, and then 8 by 6 by 2 centimeters. It's plastic. It says regularly clean the tray grooves with a dry cloth or soft brush to keep them tidy. Sorry. Avoid direct sunlight and high temperatures to prevent plastic aging and probably like warping and stuff. It says do not rinse with water. So I thought that was interesting. It says if disinfection is needed, wipe gently with an alcohol pad. So, and then it has your safety notice and contact us. And this came in an outer box, so, but I took that off and I did open it. Oh, this is from RedTwo. I think that says red, R-E-D, is that like red? R-E-D, and I think that's, I'll have to double check on Amazon. So this was taped right here. And then the only thing is this is bent, so that's no bueno, but I think you could, you know, at least the stickers didn't come off. So it comes with this pack of stickers, and you get 1 through 99. You have the alphabet, and then you have the DMC. Oh, I keep forgetting that. I wonder if I should bring this down a little bit. Let's go like that. And then in the back, there's some blank ones. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to really go over the stickers too much. I should have opened this yesterday, so I know already. But I think those are just all the DMCs in there. Let's just double check for you all. Yeah, those are all the DMC. So I'll just lie those flat somewhere, and then hopefully that'll be okay. So this is the one I opened. So I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to take this one out, and then we're going to look at how it came when it's all packaged up. So let's see if I can get this out. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I'm going to pause you for one moment. Okay, so I took these out, and so they come in these plastic sleeves. And this right here is plastic. It's not cardboard. So we got those like that. I'm going to compare this to the other one I have. Let me go ahead and move a few things over. Move those handle thingies over here. Okay, so we're going to look at these in just a second, but I wanted to also say how much I am really liking this set. Sorry about that. I don't want to bring it all the way down because I do have this which will probably come off. I don't even think this is very sticky for some reason. I have one of these things on there, and the last one I had was super sticky, but this one's not so sticky. So I have this on here. This is the Forever Young, and I have this up here, so I have all my colors here, and I am really liking these. So these diamonds are resin composite, I think they said, from, and I'll get into this in another video, from another company. But so I noticed that these ones kind of get stuck there, the rounds more than the squares, but if you tap them, for the most part they will pop in, and then if I open it, they usually, most of them will jump in back in the container. I am really liking this. So this one, so this is 48, I believe, here, and then this is 48. So look at the difference in the size, although these are smaller, but we're gonna get into that. So I like that these ones are a little bit more compact, but I'm really loving this set. And in fact, let me show you, I wanted to show you a video really quick that I did. I threw them on the floor. I want to put this on my shorts, but I haven't yet. But I just wanted to show you that I did throw these on the floor. I was standing up, and I guess from my chest down, or maybe my waist, I don't know. But anyway, I was standing up, and I just kind of let them fall. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I'll put that on my shorts for those of you who don't watch all these videos. But anyway, so I just wanted to give you an update on this. I try to give an update in almost all my videos, so that way, yeah, I don't know, I just want to continue giving you updates about that. Okay, let's get back to this one. So these have kind of like the similar plastic as these ones. Let's do a small one. So this is a small Forever Young, and as you can see, these are a little bit smaller. That's a Forever Young. I should have brought a few more diamond painting trays, like the tray bricks. Let me go grab one moment. Okay, so here's a tray bricks, and this is the large tray bricks. So I don't have any small ones, so that's about the size with the tray brick. And then this is a Bella Art de Nicole. This is the large, so that's about the size. So it opens right here. So this thing is kind of flimsy, but I don't see us like moving this a lot. It's not like they're gonna go down and then up and down. This handle here is to pull it out. And then there's this right here. So you're gonna just open it like that. And again, I think as long as you're not like, because this is not gonna be moved up and down, up and down. So you close it and you snap it like that. And when you open it, you just go like that. So if you notice that when you're doing that, this is not constantly opening and closing. So I'm hoping that with that this, is not gonna just flip off really easy. And then there are this though, you're gonna be opening and closing all the time. So time will tell with that. And then you have your tray here. And then you also have grids here, so if you're not using your tray. And then, although you will probably get some diamonds that get caught up in here, because these are like the little, wait, let me see if I can show you these right here, because this is the stand to hold this. I don't know if you could see it right there. So that's like that. And then, so they come like this. Let's see, which way is up and which way is down? Oh, so I think these are upside down. So let's go this way, because when you pull them out, you want the white tray on top. And then when you first get them, they come with these foam things in here. I think that's just for shipping purposes. And then you have all this tissue paper. Let me get my little trash here. And you get all the little tissue papers here. And there's another foam holding it. And again, at first I was like, what are these for? But these are stickers. I think there's one on each side. So if you want to, you can put these together by, I think you could, there's two in each, I believe. So you would put one here and one there, and then you could put them together like that, or you could have them, so you could have it where it's going to be like this, where you pull them out like that, or you could do it this way and pull them out this way. I think I'm gonna have mine this way. So I don't want to lose that. Where'd the other one go? So I'm just gonna set these aside for a second, and we'll get all these tissues out. Like that. And then, so once they're out, it took me a little bit to understand this at first. So I don't know if I'm supposed to use that top one. Well, I would think you would. Okay, so that's one. And then, so you have this right here, and then you have these little notches out that are all the way through. And then you're able to slide them in like that. Except this one, yeah, you just got to make sure you get it high enough. So you put it in. Let's see how I'm going. I don't know if you can see there, but I gotta put it above. And then I'm just gonna move these all up. I know I could just put the other ones in, but I'm just gonna put all those like that. So I guess that would take a little getting used to, but once I think you have it, and get used to it, it'll be fine. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. So when you get it done, it's like that, and then you'll just take it out, and then normally I'll be sitting down to see where it goes. So they seem like they would be easy enough to take in and out. And then let's see, let's put this one in here. I put these all right, it should be the same. So you just, yeah, so they seem pretty easy to take in and out. And then we're going to take these tissues off again. So we'll just do this really quick. Today's trash day, so trash and recycle day. And then again, these foams, and I don't think you need to save these. I'm just putting them aside just in case. We have 2 more of those sticker thingies. So when you do put them together, though, you do want to empty these, I believe, so you could press them. And I think, see how there's like a gap right in the middle? So, I mean, but you're going to put the stickers here and here. You could cut them and then try to get one in the middle, but I think you would have to hold it there for a while. So this would be, I would empty all this out before I do that. Let's see. Oops, wrong way. So let's put those back. So what do you think so far? That's interesting how it has a tray in there. When I saw them on Amazon, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try these. So I think part of it is you could put a good amount of drills in here, but still have the top tray to shake it. So you know how when you have a lot of drills in here, you don't have any room to really put your multi-placer in there. So maybe that will help. Uh-oh, I was fine until, I think it's because I look down a lot when I'm doing these videos. So that's why I kind of get a runny nose. Let's take this foam out. I'm going to save the foams just in case. I don't think I need them, but we'll see. I'll just save them for a few days. Maybe I could find another use for them. So I'm going to kit up today. I am going to, it's a Bella Art de Nicole, and I'm going to kit this one up. I'm going to do this one for my dad. I was going to do this one or the cowboy one, but I keep leaning towards this one. It's Open Space, licensed by Millie Honeycutt. I believe this is from her grandmother's painting. So, but I keep going towards that one, so I'm just going to go with it. And I really do want to do that one. So I got 2 more, so it's 2. Did I miss some in one of these? Because that's 2 from that one, 2 from that one. I feel like I'm, oh, maybe they in this one they don't give you one for each, since you only need, yeah, okay. We'll just, I didn't see any in here, so let's see. So I think I might get another one if I like these. I'm gonna try them out. So I did like them with these rounds in here, but let me go ahead and empty this out. See, so they're in there, and then so all you got to do is just go like that. And they do suggest that you unsnap it, then hold it closed, and then, you know, get your drills all lined up. I think they do that so that way, I think they suggest that so you're not snapping this once your drills are lined up and they kind of pop a little bit. So this just comes out. Let's put that in here. And then here you would have less really, because you'd be using a lot of these on the top. But you can still get a multi-placer a little bit in there. Let's take some out. Let's put some back, and then we'll shake it back out, back down. So they line up really nice, these rounds. Let's take a little bit more out. And again, with these ones that close like this, to take them out when you're kitting down, I just kind of close the lid a little bit, and then, you know, let them out like that so they're not like all over the place. Go like that. So then you could just shake it to get them down, and there you have it. Then you can open up like that. I do the same thing with these ones. Let's see, this is H, so it's okay if I get these mixed up. So like if I was kitting down, see how there's some right there? And sometimes I just open it over a tray. So when I'm kitting down, I'll just go like this with any drills that are in there, and then I'll just open the lid and then put them all in like that. And then for the most part, they don't hop out, but that one did. But let's put all these back in here. I did have some of these in a bag because this is too full, I think, but I'll deal with that later. I wonder if I could I'll just go like this to make sure. So then you just pop them all down and then let them out. And it did say to wipe these down in case there's any static, but yeah, we're not going to do that. So hopefully they're not all staticky. It didn't look like it with that one. So and then we just go like that, and then you just close that. Let's put it in here. Okay, so I'm going to move the pumpkin, and let's move this out of the way. I am going to put some washi tape on them just so I don't have to deal with you know, scraping that all off later. So let me just go ahead and get set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have everything set up. I just mostly wanted to bring the camera down. Hopefully it's not too low. I did want to share something with you, so I guess this is kind of low now. But I should have just took them out of here. I'm just going to find them really quick, and then I'll bring this back up in the area. So there were some other ones that I really wanted to do. Not only was that cowboy one I wanted to do as well, but look at this one. Isn't this so pretty? So this one is called Autumn Morning. So I thought that one was really nice because it's like autumn-ish. Autumn-ish. But sorry about that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, so we got the stickers. Oh, and then I also wanted to share that it came with, let me move this over here. Maybe I'll just close it and put it away altogether. There's a basket I have on the wall right here that I put it in. Oh, I'm kind of warm now. Okay, so it did come with this instruction sheet. It says before use, you can use wet wipes to wipe the inside and outside of the box and the sorting trays on top to eliminate static electricity, and use it after it is completely dry. When using a small number of diamonds, you can operate directly in the bottom area of the tray. So if you don't have that many diamonds, you don't need you could take out the insert. Pour the diamonds into the storage section and tilt the box slightly backwards to prepare for use. So it does have some tips and instructions and how to put these boxes together. There's a glare. Is there a glare for you? I mean, let's see if I put a little more light. So you could put them, it shows you like right here if you're doing it horizontally, like you could cut this. If stacking multiple boxes, you can cut the traceless stickers in half and stick them on both sides of the box. So, yeah, so they give you some ideas. So you have your sorting tray, your sorting area, which is in the actual container, and then you have your separation area. So that is this. That came with it as well. Okay, and I love this butterfly. I know I mention it every so often. I got this from Lizzie's World of Gems. I don't know if she's still making those. Okay, so I got some washi tape. I got this pink washi tape. And just in case I don't have enough, I have this little green. I like the little thin washi tapes. This one came with one of my diamond paintings. So we'll use that one. And I'm going to move the trash on this side. Oh, you know what? I think that makes a shadow, huh? Let me see. I think there's a... Is there still a shadow? Oh, yeah, there's still a shadow. I don't know. I'm always like fiddling with the lighting. I don't really... Was that less? I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn it off. I don't think we need it anyway. I think the overhead light's good enough. I'll just move that over. That's another thing I like. That's my magnifying lamp. I use a diamond paint. Okay, so let's try this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put them in the order here. And then I want to stick them together. So if I stick these together, let's see. Sorry about the noise. If I stick them together, I think I might just keep them separate right now. I think I'll just do that right now. I think I'm going to keep them separate. Because I wonder if I stick them together, if they'll fit back in the box. So that way when I'm not using them. So, because I think I'm going to save the box. And then that, because I'm going to kit this one up, but I'm not going to do it, excuse me, for a few weeks. Because I need to finish I want to finish my current diamond painting that I'm working on. So I think I'm just going to keep them separate for right now. So we'll just start with this one. Oh yeah, so where's my scissors? I need to get my little pair of scissors again. I don't know what happened to them. So let's see, and I think since these are pretty big, I think what I'm going to do is just cut the numbers off. And let's see. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, this goes to my other painting. Let's put that over there. Oh, you know what else I got? I bought a set of tallow lotion. I make my own lotion sometimes, but I haven't made any with tallow before, and I've been wanting to. I made a tallow whipped lotion or whipped cream. I don't know what you call it, but I didn't feel like making my own or trying to make it into a lotion, so I bought some. So it was a 4-pack, and I got them for like $38 because there was a sale, and then I was a first-time customer. This is from, it doesn't have the name of the company on here. They should put that on here somewhere. But I can leave a link below if you're interested. But it came with the unscented one. There's one like this lavender, which they said is really good for your face if you have redness or if you have acne. I'm gonna give that one to my son. And then there's one with magnesium. The magnesium one though, it's so weird when you put magnesium into a lotion, it feels really kind of weird. I've made my own before, and at first I was wondering like, why does this feel so funny? And then I realized it's the magnesium in it. And then there's a pack of 4. So, but I really like them. So let's see. don't like to do all this because of all the time it takes. Let's see, I don't want to have too much on there since it's a small roll, but first time we'll see how long it will be. So if I put it like that, see, that's why I usually, I'm going to try to get it so it doesn't turn right there. And then I'm going to cut the picture off, but here's the picture again in case I didn't show it to you well enough. So first I'm going to just cut this picture. So the way I kit up, I used to kit up by using the numbers on right here, because I would use the schematic, or you know, the symbols on the side of the diamond painting, but now I go by symbols. So first I do the numbers, the letters, and then I put all the symbols like in certain orders. Like I'll put all the math symbols like that. To me, that's a minus. It's probably a hyphen, but anyway, it's a minus. And then sometimes there's a plus and a division, so I'll put all those together, but I don't see that here. Oh, here's a division. And then I'll put all those, anything that's square, like this is a square. And let's see, I don't see any other squares, so yeah. So anyway, I find a way that I like anything that's round, like this is kind of like flowers. Oh, and I would put the money with the math symbols. This is a sideways A, so I'm going to put that with the A right here. Anyway, that's how I've been doing it now. So I'm going to cut these numbers off. Since I'm not going to use those, and that maybe I'll need less washi tape money. I have some tag questions just in case I can't figure out anything else to talk about, but I'll just put them there for now. So what have you all been up to? Let me know in the comments. So let's see. What are you working on? Ooh, this kind of gets in the way when you're kitting this up. So I want it like that. So I think that's gonna work out. Okay, so now that we got that figured out, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the diamonds. Uh-oh, I got a cough. Why do that always happens? Let me get a quick drink. So I've been watching these YouTube creators. I like watching. I probably should have opened this while I was getting a quick drink and paused, y'all. I'm going to take all these specials out because when I unboxed it, I put the specials up here. Let's see, I think these are, yeah, towards the end, 45, 47. Wow, look at this. A big bag of ABs, which is Aurora Borealis. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, that's one, so we want to keep that here. So we'll just put these over here. And then maybe, so I don't have this bag here making crinkly noises, I'm going to see if I could kind of get them out. Put them in, wait, maybe I should do it the other way. Oh, let me just get them out. Trying to get them out in numerical order, but that looks like it didn't happen. Bummer, look at that mess. Okay, so let me kind of flip this over. I guess I should have, that was not a good idea. Trying to keep them in some kind of order, but I guess that just did not happen. Oh well. Okay, so this is one, and I'm just gonna double check. 318. I feel like it is kind of dark. I don't have that much light in here. And these thingies, that stickers, I'm going to put them aside over on this side, as well as all this other stuff, so I can move these down. The one that I'm working on, I'll keep in view. I think I'm really going to like these. I really love those other trays. I have some tray bricks as well that I haven't been able to really use them because the diamond paint I have kitted up in them, I was going to start that diamond painting. Oh, static. And then I ended up not, I haven't even touched that diamond painting. It's going to be for my husband for his work area. Okay, well, I didn't think there was going to be static, or I didn't check. And you know what? I think there is. So I need to get some more little dryer sheets. So let me go ahead and find some. Okay, I found some. These aren't the best of my dryer sheets, but I'm gonna have to do. So let me just put that one in there. And I don't have any dryer sheets, like any large pieces to put them on and then put them in here. So I'm just gonna go like that to help out a little bit. But let's close this really quick and let's just see something. Let's see. So the container doesn't look like it has static. And the other container that I used, it didn't, the drills that I put them in when I did a testing last night didn't have static. So hopefully the containers won't have static. And I think because this one doesn't have that many drills, I probably don't even need this in here. So let's just take that out. And in the instructions, it did say that these, just because of the nature of the plastic, that some might stick like that. And I have that happening with the other ones because I think these are the same kind of plastic, but I don't have, see, there's no static in there, but every so often one will stick up here. Okay, so let's see if we get these out. So I've been watching, so I like to watch like van life, or, you know, people that travel in their campers or their vans. I'm just amazed at how, like, the ones that are in the vans, how they could, you know, because some of them have like where they could go to the bathroom inside, but they're having to use the bathroom and showers through like Planet Fitness and stuff. That's the only thing I think because I have to go to the bathroom a lot. I drink a lot of water. Okay, so I think I'm going to take, I think I don't need that little, I'm going to see, take that out. Okay, we have our first one. So let's see how it does with the squares. So that's how they line up. Oops, I guess I should have opened this first. So that's how they're lining up. What do you think? I guess I could put this under it so you could see it. But there's this one, I wonder if I should keep these. I don't know yet. Sometimes I throw them away, sometimes I don't. These ones are good baggies. So I've been watching this one couple. They're really cute. They're from New Zealand, and their name is Philly and Keely. Keely is the wife and Philly is the husband. And they're such a cute couple. I've really been enjoying their video. And they've come to California. They've been traveling for 6 years. And they've come to California. They went to Canada. And then came to the United States. And their channel has grown. I started watching them less than 6 months ago because they're allowed to be here for 6 months. And then they're gonna go to Canada. And then they're gonna go to Canada for like 6 months and come back to the United States for another 6 months. And then I don't know what they're gonna do after that. But they're such a cute couple. I've really been enjoying watching their channel, and it's grown. They started, when I started watching them, they were in the 30,000, and now they're up to 80,000. And so their channel has grown a lot since they've come to the United States. And it's neat to watch them. You know, they're so excited to be here and see the places. And it just reminds, you know, me to just be thankful, so thankful for where I live. I love my country. But they're so fun. So I wait every week for their when they post their new video. I haven't been watching too many other ones lately. I used to watch like, I used to watch more, but I kind of, they're like the only ones that I really go back and watch now. Let's see. So they're lining up pretty good. Put that one in there. So let's see. I wonder if I should do this first. I was thinking of, so normally I would probably put all of the tape on and then do the video, but since I was opening this and showing it to you, it's kind of small. I couldn't do that because I wanted to show you all. Gotta take a sip of water. I was gonna, well, I did cough. I don't know why. It's when I get on here, it's when the coughing wants to start. It's not like, you know, I like to sing. I don't have a beautiful voice or anything, but I do like to sing. So it's not like I don't talk. Although I don't talk as much because right now, like, the kids are at home. So I don't know. Maybe it's just constantly talking for a while. We'll just do a couple of these. Not that it really makes any difference on time. Okay. Oh, so you know, I had a dentist visit. Okay, I don't want to gross you guys out, so I'm not going to give you like too much information or anything. But when my husband worked for a corporate company, we had really good benefits, and we would go to the dentist every 6 months, like you're supposed to. Well, once we bought our own company, and then, you know, the people that sold it to us cooked the books and all that fun stuff. Well, we haven't had insurance. We do now. We finally got insurance. And so we went to go get our teeth cleaned. Oh my goodness. Let's just say, for me, I left with a $2,600 bill. Yeah. The cleaning, I think, was like copay or whatever was like $5, but I had a cracked tooth in the back of the very last tooth of mine in the back because I had some sensitivity there, and he said the reason being is because my tooth is cracked, and so they had to put a covering on it. What is it called? I don't think it's not a crown. That one's kind of small. As long as I could get the sticker off. I forgot. It's not a cap. But so they had to do that, and then they had to do all these like x-rays, and wow, everything's so modern now. So I did ask them for a retainer for my upper teeth because I have a retainer for my bottom teeth. I had braces about 7 to 10 years ago, and so I got a bottom retainer that's like clear, like a plasticky clear, kind of like Invisalign type thing. And for the top, they gave me a wire one, which I don't like the wire one. And they were gonna put it, like, keep it in my mouth, but I didn't want it to be in there all the time. So they gave me one that I can take in and out, but I don't like it. I don't like it, Sam, I am. And so this is number 3. So these are the 20s that came out of here. 8, 9, 7, 4, 5, okay. So I haven't been super good with putting it in because I don't like it, but I try to put it in, but I guess my teeth have shifted a little bit, so it doesn't fit. So when I put it in now, I feel like I'm gonna scratch a tooth or something. I don't know if you could scratch a tooth that easily, but so I did ask them for a retainer for my top teeth because those are the ones that I don't really want to shift. The bottom ones I'm okay if they shift a little bit, but I don't want the top. So I did get one of those made, but when they measure you, so for my retainers that I got for my bottom teeth, you know how you gotta bite into that clay, and they gotta leave it there for a little bit, and then they take it off, and so it's like a mold. Well, now it's all like laser. So they put this, oh my goodness, my mouth was open for so long. And with this, it's kind of big. It's kind of like a huge, you know, those, is it an e-painter like the Pigmondew, but not the Pigmondew one, the ones that they have, they're all one pen, and they pick up the drill. I forgot, what are those called? I can't remember right now. But it was kind of big like that. So that's in your mouth, and they're going all, you know, I guess it's measuring everything, or I don't know what it's doing, but uh-oh, looks like I lost a few drills. Is this color? Yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Let's see. So there are a little bit here. I don't think when you're shaking it and all, you're not going to get any up here, because these walls are good height. They're not too high. Oh yeah, I should measure that with the other one. So here it is all in the top tray, but you know how that's going to be too much. So you close it, and I think you just go like that, and then so then you have your drills. Look how straight that is. I really like these. I hope this really works out. So yeah, so then you have these drills under here. What was I gonna see the difference about? Oh, the height. So let's see. This one is a little bit higher. So the Forever Young, it's a little bit higher. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this one is a little bit taller. And you can just go like that, however many you need, and then you just shake it. I like these. I like these. Okay, so I'm gonna save these bags. These are nice ones. Okay, so next one is number 4. So don't go, oh yeah, I didn't tell you how long I was without a cleaning, huh? I'm embarrassed to tell you guys. It was 6 or 7 years, you guys. That was so embarrassing. Don't do that. And before, we used to go every 6 months. And you know, I take care of my teeth. You know, I brush them. I probably floss like once a week. I should do that more. I'll try to floss them like 3 times a week. But yeah, that's pretty bad. I didn't have any cavities, so that was a good thing. I didn't have any cavities. I just had lots of gunk that they got off, and I had to get my cracked tooth covered. I was there for 6 hours, you guys, but 2 hours of it was waiting for my I don't think it's called a crown or cap. I guess I could just say it's a cap, because it is like a it went over my tooth, so it doesn't crack anymore than it has. And so it's 3D printed. Isn't that interesting? It's 3D printed. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's 3D printed. Then they have to like kind of shave it or do whatever they need to do, like if there's rough edges, and they shine it and do all that kind of stuff to it. So I thought that was so interesting that it was done all in one day. So again, I don't think that when this is going to happen all the time, because these are going to be lying up flat, like right side up, where these ones, my Forever Young ones, are in like this, so they're on their side. These ones actually don't get anything back here either, to tell you the truth. It's just sometimes right here that they get something stuck, but I don't get anything back here. So yeah, I haven't got anything back there. And I don't fill them all the way up. Like if there's a big bag, I will put it in I had to clear my table off, so it's a little bit extra junky in my little container here, but I'll put the extra bags in my container. This is from my current one I'm doing is a Mystical Dreams Diamond, which I will let you all know how that's going. Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah, so I don't think this is going to be a problem opening and closing it. I think I need to just be more careful as I'm putting them in right now. I'm just really liking this, you guys. Pretty neat. And then right now, I wonder though, because I'm putting them in right now like this, when I use them, I'm going to have this standing up. So maybe the first time I use it, I might have some stuck right there just because they're being stored right now like this inside here. But I think once I'm using it, oops, I'm just going to toss that one. Hee hee. Okay, so number 5. So that was quite embarrassing. I don't ever want to do that again. But I did find a good dentist. He's a younger gentleman, and he recently got married in June or July. So he was really nice. My last dentist, I used to have a woman dentist, but she doesn't have her practice anymore. Plus she's an hour away, but I would go to her. My dad lives an hour in that same town. That's the town that we moved, that we lived in. And then we bought our business and couldn't afford our beautiful home anymore. So we had to move out of it. And now we're here. So she's good enough where I would go the 40 to 60 minutes to get my teeth done, because then I could just visit my dad and stuff afterwards. But she doesn't have a practice anymore, so it's really a bummer, because she was such a good dentist. She was like a truthful dentist. You know how when I was younger, I had this one dentist who just wanted to do all kinds of stuff to my teeth that I don't think I really needed, because my sister went to the same dentist and she ended up doing what they said. And now that she's older, because we were like, in our early 20s and stuff, now that she looks back and I look back, we're like, I think that we didn't really need all that stuff done that they were saying. And my poor sister, she did get what they wanted done, and they told me that, well, you're going to be in pain, and I'm all, well, can I just be on a little bit of pain meds, because I don't have any money there. So, and they were like, well, we could do that, but I don't know what happened, and they never gave me anything, and I never got any pain. So that's why my sister and I, because they wanted to do all kind of drilling. It was really sad. I feel bad for my sister, because she ended up getting a lot of the work done. I think she had insurance. I didn't, so I would have to pay for everything myself. So that kind of saved me. But the last dentist I had, I needed, when I was pregnant with my youngest, my oldest, long time ago. He's like 26 right now. I needed to have some root canals done. And of course I couldn't do that while I was pregnant, but after he was born, I had them done, but they never capped them. And so when I was getting my braces done, they were talking about that, like, you should ask your dentist about that. So I did, and she's all, well, if they haven't bothered you, I think you'll be okay. I mean, we can do that if you like, but so I think as long as I'm wearing my retainer, because I am like a stressful sleeper. I'm all tense. I bite down and everything. That's why when I grind my teeth, well, because my teeth in the front are pretty small. I don't want anything else I don't want them to go any lower, because they're not going to be there. So, but now that I have my retainer, that I'm not grinding on them anymore. Okay, that's enough teeth talk. Like, you guys want to know a whole history of my dental time, huh? So my husband's like super busy, poor guy. He's always so busy because he has so much going on. Like, we have a property where my dad lives. So we have my dad's house, and in the city where we used to live. And my dad he's just not like the greatest homeowner. He kind of lets things go, and so we end up having, of course, with his, like, he doesn't mind, because we wouldn't do all this if he didn't. We had to move into one of our apartments. So, okay, so we have my dad's property, which is his, but my husband's the one that takes care of it. And then we have a property out there that we bought from an older couple. They were some friends of ours, and they couldn't keep the property up anymore. It was their rental property, and there's a house in the front, and then like two apartments in the back. So it's a 3-apartment, one house and 2 apartments. The back is grandfathered in because you can't do that anymore. because I always say like properties, we don't have all these properties. But so we have my dad's property that we take care of. And then we have that property, which is really, we really like that property because we could have 3 rentals on it. And then we have our house, which we lived in, but we had to move because we can't afford it anymore. And let me just knock these off. So now we live here. Then we don't own this house. So we have three places over there, but again, one's my dad, so we really have 2, but we take care of his. Okay, so and then where was I going with that? Oh, just that he's busy because we have like those properties to take care of, and we just put our house up for sale, so he had to do, there's always something. So he's busy with our business, trying to keep that afloat. And then, and this is a rental, and we're helping to kind of like fix it up as well. So there's just always so much going on for him. I feel really bad. And it's, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to start taking care of most of the chicken coop. That way he doesn't, at least that's one thing. I'm going to start working on our yard. That's another thing. And yard work he loves. That's relaxing to him. So working outside with the chickens or you know, building the chicken coop, all that is not work to him. That's relaxing stuff. But he just doesn't have the time to do it all. So, and then we're getting a lot of flies back there now that we have like 20-something chickens. We bought 8 chickens 5 years ago. We have 3 of our original chickens left. 3 or 4, I can't remember. I have to go out there and count them. They're I think they're like barred chickens. They're really pretty, but they're kind of getting older now. And a year ago, one lady, my sister-in-law, she used to live out here, but she doesn't live out here anymore, but she still has some friends that she talks to. And this one friend was getting rid of her 20 chickens. So she was just giving them away because she couldn't handle them anymore. And so we went to go pick them all up, and we did leave her money. We didn't want to just be takers. So we thanked her, left her an envelope of money and so forth. We didn't end up meeting her because she was gone when we went to go collect the chickens. So my husband and my son, they caught them all. And so now we have, I really like this, you guys. I really like this. And for $26, you get 48. And I'm going to buy I'm going to buy, there's a 24 set, I think, for $16. I think I'm going to get that to make it so, you know, you could do a bigger painting with just these. I know you don't have to have just these because I have like a little bit of, you know, tray bricks and stuff like that. But I kind of like them all to match, but not that they have to. Anyway. Okay, so this one is 613. Now I have to be, because there are no more numbers, now I'm just going by the DMC code, so I gotta make sure. And then this one looks like I don't need this tray inside, so let's take that out. I really like, I really like all this. So now we have 20-something chickens. We've had like a few die. And then my neighbor, she moved, and she had three chickens that she didn't want to take with her because where she's moving, there's too many predators. We're so blessed here. We have not lost any of our chickens to predators. We don't, there used to be a hawk that would come around when they were little, but I haven't seen that hawk. My neighbor said she saw one kind of hanging around this area, so we've been keeping an eye, but I haven't seen it. We don't have anything that's like, and we do have, we've seen skunks and, what are those hard shell ugly critters? Armadillos or something like that. But I think our dog, because we have a dog, I don't think they come around our area. So we've been really blessed. Nothing has come for our chickens. So anyway, so she didn't want to take them over there because she's afraid they might get eaten. And So she was asking if we could take her chickens. She has 3 chickens. One's a small chicken. I have to find out what it is. The other 2 are really pretty blonde chickens, like blondish brown. So her chickens are only a year old, so they're young, which is nice because I don't know how old some of that lady's, the one that we got like the 20 or so. See, so this one doesn't have as much. So you don't need that in there. And look how nice they line up. I didn't put the sticker on, you all. 613. That's not good. So we've kind of been keeping them like at 20, 23 chickens around there. Or actually, it was trying to get rid of some, but then our neighbor needed us to take hers, so that didn't work out so well. And you know what? I don't see static in these. So these aren't holding static, which is good. And my other ones haven't either. I've seen other creators with the Forever Young saying they are very staticky, but I haven't had that issue. Oh, a lot of static in these drills, though. So anyway, it's kind of getting stinky back there. And my husband is, you know, like super busy. And he does as much as he can. So I got my boots on. And I thought, you know what? I need to start helping out more with the chickens. So we could make sure everything's staying clean. And so I have First Saturday Lime. And if I remember, I'll put that down below. And if I forget and you're interested in it, just let me know and I'll put a link to it. I've been buying that too to put in the yard because that helps with like spiders and ants and all that kind of stuff. And so my husband does most of the yard stuff. I do all the inside stuff. Well, yeah, like, you know, like dishes and all that kind of stuff. And he does all the outside things. But because he's so busy, I think I'm going to start helping. But anyway, so I've been not on him, but, you know, asking him to get that Saturday Lime all out there. But he hasn't. He will sprinkle it here and there, but I think our whole yard needs it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm starting with the chicken coop, so I'm gonna get that all cleaned up. Get it all nice and cleaned up on the ground and start. Yeah. So that just needs to clean up, overhaul. I don't mind. I keep doing that, you guys, because I'm having fun with that. But I think these ones are kind of more staticky. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave a dryer sheet in there. And I think because of the way I did that, because I had put it down, that some got stuck right there. But I think once I'm using it and these are standing up, I think that's going to be okay. Because, yeah, that would be no fun to have to worry about them getting stuck back there. But I'm going to put a dryer sheet. The first time I use these, though, I'm probably going to have that problem just because they're going to be stuck from me putting them down like this. But I think after I at least use the colors once and, you know, and they're standing up, I think that'll resolve that issue. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, y'all, I can't forget. It'll be awful if I have this all missed, you know, didn't put these stickers on and messed it up. Okay, so let's put that over here. 645. 645. So since this one has a little bit, I'll just go ahead and take this little tray out. So I've been working on that. I've been working out. And you know, another thing too is I sit here a lot when I diamond paint, or if I'm writing things in my calendar or reading. I sit a lot. So I thought this is another way to get some exercise too. Oops, I keep doing that. 6:45. So I've only been spending like an hour out there because I do get hot after a while. But I would like to do a little bit more eventually. 6:46. So, yeah, so I've been working out there. I raked up some leaves in the yard because there's one area, so there's this other area that just had a lot of leaves and, you know, bugs like all that. and there was junk there. So I moved the junk and raked up the leaves. In fact, there was an anthill there as well. There's a lot of ants. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one over. And I put that Saturday lime, and Saturday lime's supposed to help with the flies as well, because it, like if the larvae or the eggs and all that stuff that they're laying, it'll dry it up, or, so, oops, this one's kind of small, but I'll just use it anyway. It's almost the same size. Maybe I'll just put them right here as I do this, and then that way I don't have to keep putting it in and out. Oops. So if I was doing a Diamond Art Club, because I know their stickers don't stick, I would probably just put it on there. But I think these ones will. I did, like, there's some extras right here. So let's see. Oh, maybe they won't stick. Because the Mystical Dream Diamonds, I did the same thing and it kind of like ripped. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with all that when they take them off. So I put those here. I put the tape on there, the washi tape. I'm going to leave this one on. Let me get a new one. I'm going to leave one on, and just so we could see. So we'll know next time. That'll be our tester. That way we know if we need to do. I need to write down. I need to write that stuff down though, so I'll know which ones to use washi tape. Although I'm going to keep this washi tape on there until it looks like it wants to come off. But man, if I didn't have to do this the first time, then that would have been awesome. So yeah, so I'm working in the yard. So today I'm not going to, because I'm doing this video. So what I do when I do work in the yard, because you know you get all sweaty and yucky. So I wake up, when I'm gonna work in the yard, I wake up, get my coffee, drink my coffee, watch a video or two. Then I do a little bit of diamond painting. Did I do it? I just started doing this routine. So I do a little bit of diamond painting. Then I want to go out before lunch. So because, you know, it starts getting warm. So then I go outside, and then since I'm kind of like sweaty when I come in, that's when I take my shower. So if I take my shower, I'm not going to go out there and work in the chicken coop. So when I go out there, you know, when I'm actually in their coop and, you know, picking up their doo-doos and all, I do wear a mask. I wear a mask and gloves just because I don't want to touch anything. And I bought this chicken pooper scooper upper thingy. Works really well because it doubles as a rake. So I bought me one of those. I got that from First Saturday Lime. It was $48. It was a really good one. I saw it on Amazon for the same price. So I thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to order from the smaller company. There were other ones that were less expensive, but since I already used the First Saturday Lime stuff, I just thought I would order from them. So then I ordered a pair of gloves from them. They're like bamboo, disposable, not disposable, but I guess they'll break down. So I think I'm going to order a few more pairs of those. Hopefully they'll last a while. But I like that they'll break down. They probably won't last as much. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Today is Monday, by the way. Today's Monday. Today's Monday. I'm going to try to get this up on Tuesday or Wednesday. So my husband and I, so I mentioned that, you know, my husband kind of, you know, he's stressed with the business and just trying to keep it open so we don't lose it. And, you know, all the money that we put into it with buying it. So we have a credit card where you get points, and so we save up those, and then sometimes we can do a little getaway. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on, we call them weekend getaways, but lately we've been going like in the middle of the week. So it's just like, usually it's 2 nights, 3 days. Okay, so let's do age is 646. And we don't go very far. Sometimes we're just in the next town over. But it's just nice just to get away for a few days. Okay, 646. 84, 841, 632, 646. Hope I didn't. Oh my. I think that's this one. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep forgetting to put this on. 646. Yeah, that's this one. Okay. Okay, so I'm really on 648. No wonder I couldn't find that one. That scared me for a second. Let me put this on first. 648. So the only thing is I wanted to take the current diamond painting I'm working on, but I can't because I have it in you know, my Forever Young, and I'm not going to bring this whole thing with me. So I need to figure out what diamond painting I want to take, or if I want to take one at all. I might not even take one. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll take a little coaster. I don't know. Because I'll be gone for well, almost 1 whole day, but altogether it'll probably be like 2 days I won't diamond paint if I don't take anything. So my diamond painting for October kind of got all messed up. I was going to work on that pretty little gem, the spooky house one. I think I have it right here. This one right here. But they're not selling these anymore, so I don't feel like I'm in a hurry. Because I wanted to do this round one so I could report back to you all on their... Whoops, let me just... I got things all stacked up right here. So I feel like I don't have to like rush to do that one now that I don't see... Maybe they're going to bring them back. I don't know. If they do, I'll work on it. But so I had a diamond painting that I was working on. It was that little dragon one. And I'm going to go over this in another video, but I kind of had some issues, and I decided that I'm going to work on another one. And again, I'll do a video about it. So with that one, because of that one was like an October-ish one, you know, like fall, Halloween type thing. It kind of like got me not in the mood to do this other one, because I was thinking like, well, the company's not even selling their full-size diamond paintings right now. I haven't seen, I've looked for the past month. I keep going back and looking, and they haven't had them. So this clasp, it is thin. Like if you have people review it, they're going to say, oh, this is so cheap and thin, because it is super thin. At first I was like, uh-oh. But just the fact that, you know, again, like we're not opening it all the way and flipping it over and over. So hopefully that will make it so it lasts a long time. So I just changed my whole October diamond painting. So I'm working on my Care Bear one, and I was trying to find something else that was more autumn, but yeah, I don't know. I just kept kind of gravitating towards the Care Bear one. 738. Oh yeah, that one has a lot. So this one, see how this bag is? I think I think it's going to be too much. Well, let's see if we need the insert tray or not. Yeah, I think we do. And this has stacked, they're jumping out. So I'm going to put this in. And then when I'm ready to diamond paint, I'll just go like this, I guess. See, that's static in this one, but it's the drills. So I'm just going to put this in here because I don't want it to cause my container to have static. I'm going to put it under there. And then maybe I'll shake them up before I put this in. give it a shake. We'll have to test this out to see how it goes with the drills coming over here. Just kind of get that thing in there. Maybe what I should do is put this on top right now, so when I'm putting them away, you know how you go like this, and then that way maybe they won't get stuck there. That's a good idea. But I'm just having so much fun shaking them and seeing how they come out. Make sure we're still going. So anyway, so I changed my whole October. I was kind of bummed because I was really looking forward to doing more fall type diamond paintings. So I'm doing the Care Bear one, and I'm doing this one. I thought, well, let me just go ahead and start working on this one because I want that one done for my dad for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it done for him. That's the goal. And then I probably should put a little bit of lotion on, huh? I just get a little bit of lotion like that. This is my Nutella lotion. I love it. And then that's usually enough. Although I don't want to touch the bottom of the stickers. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking maybe it would help with the static. Oh no, shouldn't have done that. So I really want to get that one done for my dad. So I'm going to get it done for him and let him open it on Christmas. And then I'll say, okay, Dad, I need it back though, because I want to use it for my end of the year video. And then I'll get it dry mounted as well after. And then I'll give it back to him in January. So that's the plan there. So yeah, so that's why my stuff changed for October. Just make sure that's closed. Oh, and then I did like kind of without the drills. I kind of let it. I didn't want to throw it off my table because I didn't want anything to. I didn't want it to break. But you know, I usually don't have things falling to the ground anyway. But I did like kind of toss it on my desk, and the clasp didn't open. So hopefully it stays that way. Y62. Y62. So maybe what I will do, since we know they line up really nice now, let's open it up. Let's put one of these in here and shake it all about and do the hokey pokey. Let's see. So I had to do this today. Today is Monday because the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I won't have a chance. And then I would most likely have a chance on Friday. But I wanted to get this video out and share this with you before then. I didn't have to kit it up yet because I'm not going to be working on this for another few weeks. But I wanted to get this video out to you all. And then I have a few more unboxings. I know, I do a lot of unboxings, but if I don't do the unboxings, I won't have any content because I don't do a whole lot of whip and chats, and I have a lot of ideas, but just executing them is hard. Like I have some diamond paintings that I want to work on, and I wanted to call it like, I don't know how many I have, so I don't have like a number, but something, and what if I had them all out, I would know, but you know, my diamond paintings are kind of all over the place. 801. And I wanted to call it like, what did I want to name it? I should have wrote it down. I probably did somewhere. Like the diamond paintings that, the diamond paintings that I want to get. I don't know what I was going to name it, but basically they're diamond paintings that I want out of my stash, but I don't want to sell them, so I don't want them out of my stash that way. I want to get them done. They're diamond paintings that when I first bought them in 23, now the company has done like better hand rendering or more rendering, and so these ones are their older paintings, kind of like the diamond paintings that I want to get out of my stash, something like that. I wanted to name it, but I have my diamond paintings are just finding them. So like I said, one of these days I'm gonna have them all in one area, and then I could do all the I have all these ideas in my head, but I don't execute them. And then I'll see someone else do it. I'm like, oh, now they're just gonna think I'm copying. So 838. Let's see. Trying to keep the static out of my containers. Because I have some diamond paintings that are behind me, some that are on another bookshelf in the hallway. Then I have some that are in my bedroom. I have a lot in my closet, my bedroom closet. And I when I stacked them up, there's a lot that I can't get back down. I mean, I can, but I have to move diamond paintings that are in front of them. So I have them stacked like, well, how do I say this? So I have them all stacked, like a whole row here and a whole row here. So in order to pull this one out, all these have to be moved. So I didn't like think that through when I was trying to get them out of the way. And then I have diamond paintings in my climate controlled storage unit. That's my craft unit that we have. So yeah, it's kind of hard to pull diamond paintings and when they're all over like that. I think I'll just leave that in there. That dryer sheet. Oops. The whole reason why is I wanted to put the tray on top. So hopefully it'll keep the diamonds from going back in that lid area. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Now, if there's a lot of drills, like I am collecting these little trays on the side now, though. I need to find a spot for them. 839. So see, like this one has 1 bag and 2 bags, and I'm only gonna probably just put 1 in here. Let's put the sticker on first. And then I'll put these aside and put them in another little baggie. I have these little containers, but I forgot to bring one. I don't think I wonder if 2 bags would be too much. Let's see. I don't know. Let's just fill it up to as much as we can put in there. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to try to get some of the static. Let's see here. Okay, y'all, so I think with this one, I'm going to put the lid here. And then I'm going to go like that. Put that back in there. And then, whoops, static in there. I think this might work actually with putting 2 bags in here, because with my Forever Young ones, even the large ones, I wouldn't put 2 bags in here because I want enough room to be able to use my multi-placer, like a 7, 10, or something like that placer. So let's see, let's try it out. It might even be too full, but let's see if we could get a lot of it to go under. Because there's still more room under there. So I think this, wow, look at it. I put 2 of those bags in there, and sorry, I put lotion on, so now I'm gonna have my fingerprints all over it. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, look at that. That was 2 full-size bags. Wow. I think I'm gonna like this, you guys. Look at that, was these 2 bags. so this one's $8.40. I like to do, I mean, I know I don't do whip and chats and too many of these kit up and chats because I don't usually have, because I'm in the living room, so I'm like right in everybody's way. But since everybody's gone right now, oh, static. But what I do like about these is because y'all can see the products in action. Like I try to give you information at my end of the month review. I'll try to give you information on these. But it's nice when you guys actually get to see as well. So you can see them. And same with canvases, so you get to see what's going on with the canvases. That's what's really good about whip-in chats and kit up and chats. Let's see, I have... So that was pretty full. And you could just kind of get them under there. Yeah, this is awesome. I guess the real test will come when I'm using them. So apologize that it won't be for a little while. Try to get my current whip done, and then I can move on to this one, and then we could try them out. Okay, 841, 841. See, these bags are full. And if I was using these, I wouldn't put the whole bag in there just because I want room for my multi-placer. Well, let's check. So if I were to put this, oops, this bag here, I'm trying to remember if I put a whole bag. And then we could go like this. I guess this one will, you still get some right there, although there's static in here, so it's, but see, if there wasn't static, I'm sure all this wouldn't be standing there. Well, let's see. You gotta make sure it's not too high on the walls, otherwise when I open it. So, you see right there, I'll open it as well. So you see how you would be able to use your multi-placer there. But if you're using this one, you have all this, most of this space to do multi-placing. Okay, so let's transfer it to here. But I think I'm just going to use my, I love this pumpkin one. Whoops, there's a, I think that's my H, so I think I know where that one goes. I'll put it over there. So I just kind of get it all down, and then I'll open it, get it all down, and then there's static in the drill, so that's not going to help any. Okay, so now let's move it over here, and then I'll my pumpkin right here, the little twisty thing won't allow me to, oh look at, they're all flying, but that's okay, we'll get them all. Man, look at that. Look at all those just sticking there. So let's just get them all out. Let's put, let me cut this. Let's put this in there, and I think I'm gonna put it under. Oh, look how straight those are. Okay, so let's get all these in there. Yeah, these are staticky. Those almost look like rounds. So, I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm gonna put, oops, I already put one in there. And then, let's smooth these off. I'm gonna close it for a second, just kind of get them shaking in there with that. Hopefully that'll help. Okay. I don't remember what I was talking about now. So this is 842. 842, not that many in there. Kind of getting hungry. This morning I had a egg sandwich, I guess a breakfast sandwich from my farm fresh eggs. Not that we live on a farm. We live in a neighborhood. We have a good sized yard with some birds back there. Oh, and we're feeding all the pigeons, so that's another thing I gotta figure out. But so I had a egg sandwich this morning. It was a wheat-free bread, and it's actually really good. I'm not gluten-free, but I try to limit my wheat that I eat. You know, my wheat and sugar is what I try to limit. I'm not saying I don't have any at all, but I do try to limit that. And so I found a bread that I want to learn how to make my own wheat-free bread. I love making bread with my bread machine, but I just, right now, I'm trying to have less wheat and all that. I want to try with the ancient grains and all that, but 844, that's for not right now. So I had that for breakfast, and then for lunch, I have these almond flour tortillas, and I think I'm going to make me a quesadilla with them. I have those little tiny waffle makers that are single, and that's where I make my eggs in when it's just me. It's so much easier than pulling out the big waffle maker. If I have lots of, if I have my whole, like my hubby and the 2 kids that live at home, if I'm making egg sandwiches for them, then I pull out the bigger waffle maker. But I love this little one for when it's just me or just my husband and I. So I make my eggs in there. Let me get a drink of water. I'm going to pause you just so I could take a sip of my water. I don't know if I should do all of these in front of the camera, so we'll just kind of go and see. 24898. Oh, look how tiny bit. I'm going to have to take this out again. I'm really liking the tray though. So I do have some tag questions. Let me find them over here. I'm buried over all my stuff. So let's do that. So, Netta over at Mirthful Diamond Painting, or Mirthful DP. She actually has a shop too that hopefully I could order something at the end of this month when I get paid. It's taken me like 3 months to get paid through YouTube, because you know I'm just a small channel, so I don't get a whole lot of views. So YouTube pays you once you get like $100. They don't pay anything under. So I have to wait until I can get till mine's up to like $100. So I'm gonna use that to. Ooh, I forgot to take off the sticker. I think I'm gonna get something from her shop with that. So let me cut that down to size. Look at that, we finished with 2 so far. So this is 48 and this is 49 color, so I'm just gonna use one of the Forever Young with this. So yeah, so go check out her channel. She does whipping chats and such. And she'll show you the new diamond paintings that are coming out. But I think the questions originated from Michaela Renee, because I remember doing these back in 2023, I believe. So, but they're all kind of new to me again because it's been a while. So I thought I would go ahead and do that. Sorry, those scissors are so loud. So let's go ahead and put tape on here while I do the tag questions. And I haven't, I mean, other than hearing Netta over at Mirthful Diamond Painting, I haven't looked them over. So And then again, the last time I did this was in 2023, so let me go ahead and start. The first question is, how many diamond paintings have you completed? So I'm glad I actually have that number. I'm actually in the 50s now, you guys. But let me see, I think I'm at 53. Let me just double check. Yeah, it says all time 53. So I've completed 53 diamond paintings. Okay, 945 since September of 2022. That's when I started diamond painting, was in September of 2022. I did take, like, sometimes I would take a month off or something when I had the little kids that I watch every so often, and sometimes I have them for a few months. So at first when I was trying to figure all that out, so there were, I think, almost for the whole 3 months that I had them the first time I didn't diamond paint. Oops. Oh yeah, I'm doing that first. So, and I don't diamond paint every day. I try to. I'm trying to do better with that because okay, so let's move on to the next one. So I got, how many diamond paintings in your stash? Oof. Well, when I look at the app, what is the app called again? Gems Flow. When I look at my Gems Flow app, I have, like, let me check. I'll check for you right now. Oops, that one went crooked. This one went a bit crooked. Okay, let's fix it. Okay, so on my Gems Flow app, I have I have 224, and then I have 11 diamond paintings that haven't come. I ordered when Diamond Art, I can't think, Bella Art Diamonds. I ordered some from her when she was having those sales where the diamond paintings are no longer going to be available, or they may not. And then I have a few diamond, then I bought one from, and I'll show you, I haven't received them, so I haven't done any unboxings. I bought one from Distracted by Diamonds, because they were having, was it Chris who I don't know his channel name, I apologize if I remember to put that down as well, but he had done an unboxing of a diamond painting from them, because they had a sale where some of the diamond paintings were $10, so the one I got was $12. But anyway, so that's 224. And then I have the 11. So that's 224, 34. So it's 34, 35. And then I probably have like 100 Diamond Art Clubs altogether, or maybe a little bit less. So I'm under 400. And I don't want to go over 400. And I do want to do a video on, you know, about that. So I don't want to say too much more because I'm going to actually do a video on that. Okay, when did you begin diamond painting? I did mention that. I started September of 2022. And my first diamond painting was actually a little Olaf from Diamond Dots. I bought that one. That was my first diamond painting I bought from a local store. But yeah, so anyway, you know me, I always make everything more complicated, so we'll just stop there. If you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who and why? Well, let's see. At the time, I always say, well, yeah, this is a tough one. It's tough because I'm thinking of small shop. So there is the one diamond painting company that has Chuck Pinson and Randall Spangler. Those are my two favorite artists that I like to buy from Diamond Art Club. But I know it doesn't say small shop, but if it's a small shop, I need to look at my small shop list. I don't know. There's some new small shops that have come up, but I haven't done the diamond paintings from them just yet. I bought from them, but I haven't actually completed diamond painting, so I want to make sure, you know, you get one from a good quality. And then a lot of the ones that I would have said have gone out of business. I do like Captured by Radiance. I don't know, you guys, other than if it's Diamond Art Club, because they have like the most selection. Dreamer Designs, Orloa. Oh gosh, that's hard. Well, if I'm honest, I would probably be the big company. And then if it was a smaller company, maybe... I like a lot of Orloas lately, and I like a lot of Captured by Radiance, so... I don't know. I guess we'll just go with the big company then. So we'll just say Diamond Art Club. Okay, and the reason why is because they have a lot of variety. I've been having to add glue, though, to theirs, so that's no fun. I have been liking Captured by Radiance. So maybe for the small club, I mean the small shop, it'll be Captured by Radiance. Last year it was, I mean the last time I did this, I do remember this question and I said Craftably, but since Craftably is no longer around. Okay. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? So a lot of my go-to media is actually Whip and Chats. It's a lot of you guys, diamond painting creators. I do that, and then I also listen. I watch some of the YouTubers, like the van lifers, like Keely, and you know, I watch some of those, and then I listen to audiobooks. And sometimes I just put on some music, and other times I just need quiet, so then I just don't have anything on. But so I go through a variety of and then I have like an audio Bible. Sometimes I listen to that. So oops, look at me, I almost forgot to put the sticker on again. 945, 945. Okay, so the next one. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? 951. I don't know if I really have a favorite. I like portraits, I like landscapes, but I feel like I haven't done enough of each really to know. Then I like mystical. I know what I don't like. I don't like dark art. 951. 951. And I kind of wish I liked more. I want to get some florals because of the different pretty colors they have. I don't have a whole lot of florals, and I keep saying I want to get some. So, I don't know. I don't have like a favorite yet. We'll have to look at all the ones I finished, and then maybe we could figure it out. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? Well, I've completed 2 spanglers and I've completed 2 Chuck Pinsons. So those are the 2 that I finished the most of. Hopefully by next year I'll have more of the same artist. Ah, did you see that? That was static. Oh my word, they just flew out like a bomb. Okay, so let's put that in there. And again, that's from the drills, not the container. Let's close it this time when I do that. I'm just gonna kind of shake them around to see if I needed to put the white plastic in there, but I don't think I do. I think that'll be fine. Man, that was a lot of static. I'm gonna open it to, I left a few in here. Oops, oh no, they weren't in there. They were part of the bomb explosion. And I don't know where the other one went, so. Yeeks, I'm scared to open it. It said there was like an arrow somewhere to show you which way this went, but I don't see an arrow in here. I'm gonna look at it closely. Maybe it's like in the plastic. But I don't see an arrow. Okay, let's see how long we've been going. I can't even see really. Probably gonna have to end this soon. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's try to get this done. 3021. Uh-oh. I have 632 here. Oh no, did I already do a 632? I think I had 2 bags. Do these look the same? I'm gonna look at these closer, so I'm gonna take it off the camera area. Oh no, I don't think these are. So, did I do a 632? Is it the same and I'm just not? I might just put those aside and I'll figure it out later. Or maybe I'll just keep looking. Oh, look at 632. All these over there. Okay, I'm kind of scared to put them together. Anyway, so see, like, so this, I could fit 2 bags in here. That's the awesome thing. Like in the other ones, like these ones, I wouldn't put 2 bags. I wouldn't even put 2 bags in this one because I want enough room to have the multi-placing. I'm gonna put this together and I'll triple check before I put them, actually, you know, put them together. I'll put that over there too, so I know I found one. Okay, 3021. Let's go to the next one. Okay, just pause it real quick so I get a drink of water. Okay, so the next question is, let's see. Okay, number 8, what is your go-to wax to use? Oh my goodness, I've kind of been switching, you guys. 3021, 3021. So I think putty is like my go-to, but I've used double-sided tape. That's my favorite right now. I've used, because the putty, like in the summer, was just kind of too much. It was like too stringy. So then I went to glue dots, and then I went to double-sided tape. And I've been using the double-sided tape in my multi-placer and then glue dots in my single placer. But what I use the most, I guess, is putty. So we'll just say putty. I do use the wax that comes with diamond paintings for my, when I have a lot of ABs to use. Okay, next one. Number 9, what do you do with your finished diamond paintings? 3024. That's kind of, so what I do right now, I've just been rolling them up. I've been hanging some of them up in my living room right here, since it's like my craft living room. But then when the cable guy was coming, and then we're gonna have guests, I kind of took them down because I don't have them dry mounted yet, so they don't look like professional or anything. I still have the whole border, so I kind of took them down. I haven't put them back up. I do have my one dragon, which is hanging up, but it's kind of like you can't, it's not like on the main wall. So the dragon one that I did from Captured by Radiance, I might need to seal that one, so that's why it's hanging up. So yeah, so they just get rolled up, and I have them under my bed right now. I roll them up and I put them in, you know, those things that you put under the bed for wrapping paper, to hold rolls of wrapping paper. I have one of those, and it works really well for now. 3032. Okay, so the next one. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you prefer to leave them sealed until you're ready to work on them? I like to open up right away. I think even if I didn't have a channel, I would still do that, just to make sure like the right kit's in there, nothing's wrong, the drills are there. And I just like to look at it. So I think I only have one that's still sealed, but all my other ones are open. The only thing is, I kind of wish I would leave the toolkit, at least the tray in there, so I kind of know what year that was made or something. I do write down when I buy them, but so let's see. What is your current #1 unicorn kit that you don't own but would like to one day? It's a Randall Spangler. It's called Reading. Let's see, 3032. 3032. Wait, I just did that one. Oh, I didn't put the sticker on it. You're all probably like, hey, it's over there on the sticker. It's called Reading Time, I believe, and I think it's like has a bunny in it, and some forest animals, and they're reading a book. 3064. I should put the sticker on first. So that one I really would like, but I have to admit I haven't really searched for it, and I'm so bummed because Bella Art Diamonds had it, but I was 1 hour too late. I had gone on, you know, I went on YouTube and I saw her post, and it's an hour old, and so I rushed over and texted her, or you know, messaged her, but it was already gone. So, and she had it for a good price too. So I was really bummed about that. I did end up getting a Chuck Pinson that I didn't have, that I wanted from her. I really wanted to get 2 of them, but she had 2 that I wanted. Oh, but you know, everything adds up. Oh, look at those, are jumping out too. Let's put one of these in there. And I think that will be fine without the tray. Yep, I think that'll work. So that one is like my unicorn one. 3325. Let's see what the next question is. Number 12, what is the kit in your stash you're most looking forward to working on? Oh my goodness, there's so many. But there is one. I don't have it here. I don't do that whole editing thing where... Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had it with me in this area because I do want to work on it. It's from Oraloa. I don't know where it went, but I'm gonna have to find it because next year I want to complete it. Hopefully next year. Well, I don't know if that will happen next year, but when I do my 100th diamond painting, that's the diamond painting that I want to do. Oh, just a second. I'll find it. I'll just one moment. Oh my goodness, I'm so goofy. Here I am recording when it's still paused. So I don't think I shared the one. I had it all here and I was showing it to you, but I think you were paused. So let me find it. So this is the one on the one that I can't wait to do. It's an Oraloa. Sorry if I'm just repeating this, but I looked up and I'm on pause. So it's this one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? I did an unboxing of it. Isn't she beautiful? So I think that's, as of now, oops, sorry about that. That's going to be my 100th finish. Okay, I'm going to pause you again just because my son's coming in. Okay, we are back. So my son came home and I just chatted with him for a little bit. And I actually did a few of these because I don't know how much memory I have on my phone. And we're already like we're gonna be at 2 hours, so I'm gonna end this soon. But let's finish with these questions. Okay, so the next question is, oh yeah, we were talking about color blocking and confetti. So I'm finding I like color blocking, but with some confetti. I just don't like when it's all unnecessary confetti. Or those J-Wall confettis. 3770. But I will get it done because I think the image is beautiful and I do want to finish it. Okay, so let's see. How do you pick which project to work on next? I'm not like too organized with how to do that, and I don't do seasonal. Although next year I kind of want to try to do more seasonal way to do my projects, but yeah, I don't really have I just kind of look at like this one I really want to do for my dad. There's another one that I want to do for my husband that I was trying to get done this year, and I guess lately it's been just trying to get to the companies that I bought some from but haven't done any diamond paintings yet. So that way I could know how they are and then let you all know. So a lot of them's been just by like the company. What is your favorite season holiday to work on? I really don't have a season holiday to work on. Like I haven't been a seasonal diamond painter, and yeah, I don't think I really have a favorite. 3772. Look at this, 2 of them. It's kind of like, yeah, they're the same. So we're gonna put both bags. Oh, let's try putting 2 bags in this large one right here. Do you prefer to work 1 kit at a time or multiple whips? You know me, if you follow my channel, I have like, what, 24 whips. So I would like to be more of a 1 at a timer, but I don't think I ever will be. I think it's cool when I see people doing 1 at a time, and then, but. Okay, let's move on here. Do you prefer to work on neutral / dark or colorful kits? So I like both. I have a lot of neutral ones because I have landscaping, and it seems like the mythical kind of ones that I have, or fantasy or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure, but I feel like I have a lot of dark paintings. Not dark art paintings, but just dark paintings. So you see that's 1 full bag in here, and you know that works. But I wouldn't really put 2 in here. Gosh, there's so much static in these. Because look how full it gets. Let's see. Because look how full that gets. Let me close it and do that. So you could put 2, but then it's kind of high on the end. I don't put 2, but I guess you could if you really wanted to. And you still have room here. And then as you use that, and shake it, and you know. But let's try putting, and we already did 2 in here, so we kind of know that works. But let's just go ahead and open this up ever so slightly. Man, Static everywhere. Okay, so let's get to the next one. So I'm a multiple whip person. Do you prefer to work on neutral? Oh, we just did that one. Do you prefer snack or large size diamond paintings? I like both. I do a lot of, I guess, medium sized diamond paintings. Is that like 50 to 70? I do a lot of that size. And then I have a lot of large diamond paintings, and I have a few that are my whips I need to get back to. So I like the large ones, but then they take so long to do. And I'm not that super fast, or I guess it's not, I don't think so much is always speed. I think a lot of it's like the time that you have to diamond paint. I mean, I think some of it does have to do with, you know, using multi-placer and that kind of stuff. And after a while, you do get a little faster. But I think when it really comes down to it, it's time. And I'm only putting in like 1 hour to 2 hours. But my main goal is I would like to put in 3 to 4 hours a day. That would be, you know, pretty cool. Okay, now let's put all these in here. Okay, next one. So I like the large, but I like 50 to 70 or, you know, 60 to 80 ones. Square rounds. I like both, but I prefer rounds. The only thing is I don't like rounds is when I have like a sweater on or something. Then I really like the squares. So, but I guess when it comes down to it, I like both, but if I had a choice, I would go with rounds. And also just depending, like if it's a big one, I go with rounds. I would prefer them to be rounds because it's a big image, and you know, most stuff will show up when it's like super huge. Like I'm doing one, that's a Dominic Davidson one, and I think it's like 120 by 90 or something like that. So I'm glad that they did that one in round. And then that big Jesus one that I did, that one was in round, and that was the portrait one. Okay, so I'm going to put the tray in, and we'll just kind of put it like that. Whoops, I guess it's too, let's kind of scoop some. Let's see if I could close it. I don't know if it's going to close though. Okay, I think I should have put some in the tray. So we'll do that right now. I should have put it, I think last time I did it by putting the tray in first. Let me see. Let me just go like this. Okay. Yeah, last time I put the tray in and then I put the bags in. Well, I don't see how I don't have it all the way in right. So let me just go like this. Let me just put some in here. And put some, oh gosh, these are so staticky. Okay, let me just take it all out. Okay, my goodness. Okay, just pause you to pick it all up because I don't know how much time I have left. Okay, the next one is, do you prefer tweezers or a pen? I like pen. I only use tweezers to pick up stuff, and once in a while to put a diamond down, but that's very rare. I just prefer not to use tweezers. What is your favorite method for placing AB drills? Right now, my favorite method is using the wax that comes with the diamond paintings. That's been my easiest. I know some people kind of wet the tips, and I'm going to actually, I want to try that. Mirthful Diamond Painting Company is gonna have, she hasn't posted them yet on her website, but I saw them on one of her whipping chats where she has this cute little penguin one. So I'm gonna get that and I'll try it then. And so that's where you like dip your pen on something wet. Some people like to lick the tip. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna get them all in here. Let's try it. So wax. Let's see. What is your preferred method of sectioning off canvases? So I kind of go like different. I like to use washi tape sometimes, and then other times I will use 2 rows of release paper. So I have one row and then I peel one off, and the second row kind of keeps it so I know where to stop with the diamond painting. But I think my most preferred way is I do one row of release paper, and then under the row I put, so like if I have, this is the release paper, and then right here I put washi tape, and then that way I know where to stop, and then I go to the next one. And so I do a row of release paper and then the washi tape. I think that's my favorite way to do it. Yay, we got them all in there. And let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to move that. Oof, I don't know. I think this one's too full. Because if I open it, I wonder if that's gonna fall. Do I have any more room on the bottom? Let's see. See if I could get more room on the bottom. So I feel like there's a little bit of room, but oh well, let's just see. So you still have room to do your multi-placing right there, but this is kind of full. Like if I open it, is the diamond's gonna fall out? I guess if you're careful, and then I would move that under. So I guess we'll find out when I use it. Okay, wow, look, so far we have three done. And then we have this last one. I don't think I'm going to finish it all because I'm already at 2 hours. So let's finish up these questions. Do you have any other craft hobbies? I do like to, I have a pixel hobby that I like to do. Then there's another one called hole punch. And what's that one where you do the rugs? I haven't worked on any of them this year except for the hole punching. Oh, latch hook. I like latch hooking. Because I've been mostly just concentrating on diamond painting this year. I'm getting some more done. I like coloring. I usually like coloring by number because that's easiest for me. I don't have to think about any colors. It's telling me exactly what to do. And that's why I like diamond painting so much. So I like those other hobbies. Bonus question, if you still have it, show the very first diamond painting you completed. Oh, I have it, but I don't know where it is. But it's an Olaf one, and it's a partial from Diamond Dots. I got it on sale for like $6 and some change at Hobby Lobby. And yeah, I don't even have a picture of it anywhere. I got to take a picture of it. So, and then it says, who do you tag in this video? So, I know this is like an old tag, but maybe I will tag Lizzie at Lizzie Worlds of Gems and Tia at Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction, I think that's her channel. And then I'll leave it open to whoever else wants to do these. I will put all the questions down below, so you just have to copy and paste and print it out. So that is it. Thank you so much for sticking around. And if you're still here till the very end, I know this is kind of a long one, why don't we put a pumpkin emoji? So yeah, put a pumpkin emoji. Remember to be a sparkle in someone's day, and let me know what you think of these. I really like this. I don't think I'm going to stick them together just yet, but yeah, and then I'll just keep you guys updated as I use them, kind of like I've been doing with the Forever Young ones. So I will talk to you in another video. Bye.